President Trump headed to visit with law enforcement in Kenosha tomorrow, a visit the governor and mayor have asked him to reconsider. Amid concerns the city will see more protest and violence like that seen in Portland overnight.
Presidents and are always welcome in the community, but the timing, I think, is not really a very good timing.
Wisconsin's governor sending a letter to the president Sunday, writing in part, "I am concerned your presence will only hinder our healing."
You heard from Wisconsin's attorney general, who is leading the investigation into Mr. Blake's shooting. You heard him say now is not the time, and he took it a step further and said that the president has been the one to blame for some of the division and the divide and the tensity that you see here on the ground. So you have from the Democratic leaders them saying this is not the time to come to Kenosha. Things are still too raw. Emotions are still too high.
As protests in Kenosha enter their second week, the city braces for a controversial presidential visit.
And in Kenosha, officials tonight bracing for the president's planned visit tomorrow.
This is a city that has now seen days of peace, quiet, people getting along. There's a lot of unity right now in this city. And the biggest concern from them is that to have the president come here, it's just going to turn that all around. For a lot of people tomorrow, I think they're bracing for what's to come.
Over objections from Kenosha's mayor and the governor, the president came anyway.
We support God, we support Trump, and we're praying for our country.
Just appreciate President Trump coming today. Everybody here does. We're so thankful that we got the federal troops in to help, because once they got here, things did calm down quite a bit. And our city police and sheriff and fire departments are awesome. They work harder than you can believe, 24/7.
That's true. These gentlemen did a fantastic job working with the federal government, and it was really great.
So I'm committed to helping Kenosha rebuild. We all are. We will provide $1 million to the Kenosha law enforcement so that you have some extra money to go out and do what you have to do. You took it was a rough week, to put it mildly, and you've done it incredibly well. I'm also providing nearly $4 million to support these small businesses that I talked about today that got burned up, burned down. And we're going to be providing over $42 million to support public safety statewide, including direct support for law enforcement and funding for additional prosecutors to punish criminals and resources to provide services. I would love to help, really love to help Portland, because we could solve that problem so easily. We have the people, they're ready. They could be there in less than an hour, and it would all end. And they got a glimpse of that in this great state. They got a really good glimpse of it. It happened very quickly. And now, I mean, I see it. They're already rebuilding. You're already rebuilding your stores. You'll be rebuilding your stores soon, your camera shop. So we don't want to do that, but at some point we're going to have to do it.